What's up, everybody? It's Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of the creditrepairshop.com. I wanted to make this video. This is on a banned debt collector, but the reason why I want to make this video is because look at all of these different LLCs that they had under. And I'm pretty sure if you've ever had any debt collections with, from that was purchased by a third party, look at how many different opportunities that debt could have passed through. So I'm just making this video just to make this known of the different collection companies that this specific debt collector made up. And, just in case you had any debt that was out there from any of these companies, it is now voided. You don't have to pay. If they had it and then they sold it to someone else, that's not legal. It won't work. So I just want to run through these names real quick. I'm going to continue doing this when I find these, so you can, know what companies to watch out for. Okay, let's get started. So the original company was Asset Capital Management. Everyone's probably heard of Asset Capital Management when it came to debt collection. So these are the companies that they set up, and they actually owned them, but they were passing the debt along to different debt collection companies that they had set up. Some of them would be like doing the dirty work. Some of them would just where they would just have different names. So if one got in trouble, the other one wouldn't get in trouble. Well, what happened when they got sued by the CFPB, or I'm sorry, the FTC? They actually found that all of these companies were connected. So let's just quickly go through with it, and then I'll tell you what you can do if you have any of these coming after you, or any of these on your credit reports, because they shouldn't be coming after you. So we got AFK Solutions LLC, we got Al Haramba Enterprise, American FP LLC, American PG, Asset Portfolio Partners, Capital FC, Capital FP, Capital IG, First CG, First FF, First FG LLC, First FS LLC, Franklin Financial Holdings, First Planet Planners United, First Technology Services, Freeman United Holdings, Global AG, Global Holdings, Global Pacific Financial Services, Grant Services Management, Han Dynasty, Heinz Cap. This person just went crazy making up names. Heinz Capital Funding, International Capital Holdings, ISH Inc., Las Vegas Funding and Financial, Leon Services. Real quick, with Las Vegas, they have a lot of outbound debt collection people working in telemarketing centers in Las Vegas and in Utah. Leon Services, Leon Solution Services, LLC, National FC, LLC, National IG, LLC, National Service Partners, New Capital Holdings, One World Films Venture. I don't know what that's about. PNG Group, Pacific Holdings, Portfolio MG, Premier PG, Revere, Recovery Software and Computer Professionals, United CC, United FP, United Holding Services, United Services Partners, Web, in that, what is that, Audit, and any they just said any successor. So what they did is if they saw any documentation that said that they're the successor of this, and you'll see that on when a third party debt collection letter comes, what will they usually say? They'll say they're the successor in interest, or any assigned affiliates or subsidiaries that conduct business related to the defendant. So by name, they named the defendant's name, and they also named all of these companies and these LLCs they put together, and they're saying that none of them, if they sold it, if they assigned it, if they passed it, if they are an affiliate, subsidiary, whatever, none of the debt that this debt collection company, which was asset management um, originally, is going to be legal to collect by any debt collector. So Let's talk about the solutions. If you have debt collectors that are sending you letters, the first thing you need to do is grab my 3 pack of letters, and you need to look at the statute of limitations letter, the cease and desist collection activities letter, and the debt validation letter. Now I'm going to tell you what you do. All three have a different function. The first one, you want to look to see if the debt that they're trying to collect from you is past the legal statute of limitations to collect. If it is past the legal statute of limitations to collect, you don't have to do a debt validation. You don't have to do anything but notify them that they're trying to illegally come after you for a debt that your state states that they cannot come after you for it. They might try to say that you have a moral obligation to pay it, but that does not work. They can't put it on your credit, none of that stuff. But if you don't respond, they're going to be able to put it on your credit if you don't respond. So if the debt is not past legal statute of limitation to collect, the next thing you need to do is send my cease and desist collection activities letter, because what that's going to do is put them on notice to let them know that you know your rights and that you're going to challenge them every little inch. So it's not going to be easy if they try to come after you for a debt that they bought for pennies on a dollar. And then I give you a debt validation letter so you can have that back and forth, because the first thing they're going to try to do is send you a couple of statements from the original creditor. That is not good enough to establish the full claim amount that they're going to try to come after you for. So those letters are free. The link is below this video. I do ask for a donation. I think it's well worth it because it could save you literally hundreds and even thousands of dollars. And it could save you headaches. It could save you having stuff placed on your credit, all of that stuff, you know. So it's worth it. I give it to you for free, but I would really appreciate a donation because it helps me monetize the channel. If you need help with your credit, please feel free to visit my website, thecreditrepairshop.com. Watch the video, What Makes Us Different, so you can see my 8-point validation process, my 2-phase settlement process. Links are below this video. If you need your credit reports and scores, because that's how you're going to know if the debt is past the legal statute of limitations to collect, because the clock starts ticking on the charge-off date. Go to my website, the number 3scores.com, and grab your 3 credit reports, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. Get all 3 scores. Look in the comments section. You need to watch for a few things. Look at the charge-off date, and then also watch out to see if it says that the debt was canceled, because then that means that the debt potentially cannot even be collected because the original creditor did what's called a 1099-C cancellation of debt. That means that they cannot collect on it and they cannot sell it to be collected. So thank you for your time. Please subscribe to the channel. Please post your questions and comments and share the information so we can be able to help more people. This is Stephen A. Williams, President and founder of thecreditrepairshop.com.